Hey everyone, Professor August here, and today I'm sitting in my lovely car. And the reason I'm making this video is because I just had a nice conversation with one of my students who is planning on buying a new car for himself. He wants to get a Nissan, which is about $35,000, and he has a sizable amount of money saved up as a down payment, and he works, so he says he can afford the monthly payments, which is great. Um, but we had a very long conversation because I know a lot about cars and I know a lot about debt, and I wanted to just make sure that he knew how much owning a new car was going to cost him aside from just the payments. So I showed him this. This is a little booklet that I keep with me at all times, and everything that is associated with my car, I write in this booklet. Um, so I have this, and in the car, I have one of these. I don't know what this is called. This is like, I don't know if it's like a graphite type of pencil type thing. It's not actually a pencil and it's not a pen. Um, I don't know what this is, but it writes. So, yeah, you might want to get one of these in your car so that your pens don't explode in the heat. I know that's terrible and it costs a lot of money to clean up. Anyways, so I wanted to explain to him how much it actually costs to own the car that I have now. My car, I got it in November of 2023. So it's exactly 2 years now that I've had the car. And this notebook that I have in my car is from November of 2024 to November of 2025. So this is my second year notebook. The first year notebook is somewhere buried in my files. I need to go find it. Once I pay off this car in a few months, I'll make another video like touring the car, showing why I purchased this particular car, you know, everything about this Lincoln that I have. It's a wonderful car. I encourage everybody to sit in a Lincoln one day because they're super lovely. But there is a very specific reason I got this particular car. But when I did, I was so excited at the dealership that it didn't even occur to me how much I was going to be paying month after month. Um, Aside from just the payments of the car, there's maintenance and gas and insurance and all those things. So that's what this video is, breaking all of that down. Hopefully it's useful if you're thinking about getting a new car, or just like what the association, like the price association is with having a car, so you can kind of think about it for yourself. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so here is the breakdown. I have this little notebook that I keep in my car at all times, and every time I spend anything, um, regardless of what it is, even if it's like $2 just for parking, I write it down in this little notebook. Um, okay, so this is year two that I've had the car, and I am so anal that I've taken all of the calculations and I've made a little pie graph. I'll pop it up here on the screen in a minute. Um, I spent a lot of money on this car. Good Lord. I cannot believe how much money I've spent just in year two for this car. So here's the breakdown. The smallest amount was parking, and that was $51. Then I had $177 for charging. So I charge for free at home because we have solar panels. And so when I plug my car in, it's just like solar to my car. But when I get to work, I do have to pay. It used to be free. I don't know why it's not free anymore. We have to create an account and now we have to pay for it. Not a huge fan of that. But aside from the charging, I paid $1,205 for gas. 1205 isn't that bad for the amount of driving I do. So this is exactly year two that I've had it, and the odometer reads 26,062 miles. So I get really good gas mileage. I think it's like in the mid 40s, or like mid to high 40s that I get per gallon. Um, so that's great. So I didn't spend that much on charging and gasoline. I spent $195 on the registration of the car. Fine. I paid $1,000 for a dash cam installation because the car didn't come with dash cams. It has cameras everywhere for self-driving and automated driving, but not for like recording, which was annoying. So I had to pay $1,000 to have that installed. And then I paid $117 for ride shares. So whenever I can't take my car, I just write it down as something that I have to pay for associated with the car. So $117. That was like to and from dinners or to and from the car dealership for maintenance or something like that. Okay, the next really big charge was $1,298 for maintenance. There were, aside from the dash cam, there were a couple of things that had to get fixed on the car. So like paint correction or a tires are really expensive. Car washes, floor mats, like getting a floor mat, those sorts of things. I just lumped it all together as maintenance. So that was $1,298. Um, from there, we go up to $4,271, and that was for my AAA insurance. So it's shocking how expensive AAA insurance is because like 5 years ago, I was paying like $1,500, and now it's an insane 4,200 or $4,271. Okay, and then so here is why it was so damn expensive. So I mean, like all of this together was really expensive as what I paid in total for just like operating the car. But then the payments on the car were 2,000 or 2,000, I wish, $22,800. Now that's an insane amount of money. When I pay off this car in a couple months, I'll do another video about why I chose this car and like maybe do a little tour or something. But um, I did a 3-year finance, which is why my monthly payments are so high. But there was a reason I did it because there's zero APR, and that's why I chose to do that. But that made my monthly payments really high. So I paid 22,800 in my payments, and then so the total just from November of 2024 to November of 2025 was $31,115, which is why I have to work constantly to be able to pay for this. I'm basically working just so I can have a car. Um, okay, well, now that I've looked at all the numbers, it sounds insane, but good lord, I'm gonna keep writing everything down in this little notebook and hang on to it. Um, and then when it comes time for selling the car, I'll know exactly how much it cost me to operate and own this vehicle. I think more people should do that. Okay, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe below. Catch you in the next video.